Her body bounces, hooves flail, and she lands on the bed, still. Her face is down. Good. If she starts crying, you won't hear it. Her rump somehow lands facing up, just facing you. No way, that's just a coincidence. She's probably wanting it, all those times of feeding her. No doubt she's been begging for your cum. Maybe that's what the screams and cries are about. Wanting your cock. Wanting to suckle on it like her mother's teats. Wanting to drain your balls empty as she looks into your eyes. You don't wait anymore. She wants it. Needs it. Who are you to deny a little full? You unzip your pants, dropping them down, walking up to her, whipping your shaft out. It's already hard. Harder than you last remember it was. You move your hand to her, brushing her tail aside, hand on her little rump. Oh, yes, she's a natural at this. Legs already spread, tail aside. She really wants it, doesn't she? All yours. You grip her soft fur, pulling her in, tip pressing against her slit, rubbing up and down. But she's not wet. You spit on your fingers, rubbing your tip, trying to get it all nice and wet, and then start prodding at her, pressing, demanding entry. She needs this. That's how you'll shut her up. She won't cry again, ever again, when she feels you in her. No, she'll love it. She'll finally love you, and maybe Cadence will see it, and she'll think you're a better father than Shining. The fucking cuck. It's tight. It's not getting in. But that's not going to stop you. Your hands move up to her legs, pulling them aside. What a good little filly. No complaints, no cries, perfect compliance. That's how a child ought to be. You were going to give her her reward. You thrust, and meet heavy resistance. But no matter, your hands start tugging her legs apart. They stretch, bend, and crack. That happens a lot. You do it with your knuckles. It'll be fine. She'll be fine. Just fine. You ram yourself in, barely getting it in. Just the tip, some of the head. But it's progress. You're going to break her, and she's going to love it. Oh, yes. How's it feel, bitch? Slow thrusting, just rubbing your tip inside her, trying to get deeper, pulling her legs further apart, trying to spread her further. You need this, don't you? Your cock throbs on her slit. She doesn't respond, probably enjoying it too much. Way too much for a fool. What a slut. You did this before, did you? Silence. You give a hard thrust, feeling her insides give way, feeling your head bury deeper into her. Yes, you're making headway. Was it Daddy? No, nothing. Not even a single peep. Or Mommy. Thrust and crack. You shudder when you feel your head slip in and her folds wrap around your sensitive spot, squeezing so tightly. Don't tell me I'm your first. Fine, if she won't talk, you'll talk for her. Oh no, please. I want my first to be special. A high-pitched voice. Close enough. She's probably sounding like a bitch anyways. You're nothing but a whore, Flurry. You start thrusting fast, head moving in and out, loosening her up. Better for next time. No, please stop. I don't want to feel good. You're going to love me, you little bitch. No, please. She was more entertaining when voiced by you. Very fun. It really makes this scenario more enjoyable. No doubt for her, too. Lazy cunt can't even be arsed to talk. One hand grips your rump, guiding her as you bump into her. The other gives her a hard slap. Oh, no more, Mr. Anon. Yes, yes, more, you little shit. You push in, feeling the surge, feeling rush of feelings, of excitation. It's coming. You grunt out and moan out. Fill me up, Anon. You follow the command, releasing yourself, feeling your cum rush out. Spewing into her, puffing up her stomach, leaking out, seeping down her leg, falling onto the bed. Another spurt, and you're drained. It's finally over. You look down, panting, smiling. You make a good whore. You lean down next to her, smiling, crooning, almost glowing. The voices are stilled now. It's all gone. You finally did it. You changed the course of history. The world was yours now. You are free from the chains. Yes, nothing else stopping you. You hold the little foal in your arms, gripping her. She'll be your little cock sleeve. From here on until eternity. Oh, yes, and not a single pony will stop you. This is her punishment, and she'll enjoy it. Isn't that right, Flurry?
Yes, Anon. Make me your slave.
Your hand gives her a playful slap, and you imagine her body recoiling. She hasn't really reacted much at all. Cadence can fix it, you're sure, but not if it'll bring back the crying. Terrible, terrible crying. No, not if it'll bring it back. Maybe, what if Cadence wants to bring the crying back? Maybe it was on purpose, asking you to watch over her. No, you had just gotten her perfect. You weren't going to let some mare ruin your new toy.
Don't let Mommy take me away, Anon.
Shh, I won't let anyone take you away, my little toy. You rub her mane, trying to comfort her. She's very distressed. You have to take her elsewhere. Cadence will be okay. She told you to take care of the foal. And you will. You definitely will, as long as she doesn't cry. You just need her to be good and obedient, like she is now. Locations run through your mind. You wonder where you could take her. There are some backwards towns out there, near the train stations. You have to bring her out of the Empire. The ponies will recognize her. But dirty mud ponies in an isolated town will recognize her. Yeah, you can take some of the money here, some jewelry, rightful payment, pay your way home. You look down at her, sitting up, and take the blankets, wrapping her in it, bundling her up. Time for an adventure, my little slut.